You know, as we get a little older, it's easy to let some of those daily habits slide. Maybe you're not as quick to hop in the shower every single day, or perhaps you think, I'm just staying home today, I'll skip washing up. But here's the thing, our bodies change as we age, and taking care of certain areas isn't just about feeling fresh. It's about staying healthy, preventing infections, and even adding years to your life. That's why today, we're talking about the 5 body parts you should wash every single day to keep yourself feeling great and staying strong. These aren't complicated routines, just simple, practical habits that make a world of difference. And trust me, once you start paying attention to these areas, you might just notice more energy, fewer aches, and a whole lot more confidence in your day-to-day life. So, let's start with the first one, and this might surprise you. 1. Your feet. Now, I know what you're thinking, the feet. Really? I wear socks and shoes all day. But here's the truth, our feet are like the foundation of a house. If the foundation is weak or neglected, everything else suffers. As we age, circulation can slow down, and small cuts or cracks in the skin can lead to big problems if they get infected. Washing your feet daily with warm water and soap helps prevent fungal infections, like athlete's foot, keeps bacteria at bay, and even improves blood flow when you take a little extra time to massage them. And here's a pro tip, dry them thoroughly, especially between the toes. Moisture loves to hide there, and that's where trouble starts. 2. Your hands. Okay, this one might seem obvious. After all, we've been told to wash our hands since we were kids. But here's the thing, as we get older, our immune systems aren't quite as strong as they used to be. A simple cold can knock us down for weeks, and something like the flu can be downright dangerous. Washing your hands properly, not just a quick rinse, matters more than ever. Scrub with soap for at least 20 seconds, getting between the fingers and under the nails. And don't forget to moisturize afterward. Dry, cracked skin can let germs in, so keeping your hands clean and soft is a double win. Now, before we move on to the next one, let me ask you, have you ever noticed how much better you feel after washing your face in the morning? Well, that's not just about looking awake. 3. Your face. Our skin gets thinner as we age, and that means it's more sensitive to dirt, sweat, and even the natural oils our bodies produce. Washing your face every morning and night helps prevent breakouts. Yes, even seniors get them, reduces irritation, and keeps your skin looking healthy. But here's the key, use a gentle cleanser. Harsh soaps can strip away natural oils, leaving your skin dry and irritated. A mild, moisturizing face wash does the trick, and don't forget to pat, not rub, your skin dry. Now, we've covered 3 important areas so far, and I'll bet you're already thinking about how easy it is to add these into your daily routine. But there are 2 more spots that deserve just as much attention, places we often overlook but that play a huge role in keeping us healthy. So, let's keep going. You know, sometimes it's the little things, the habits we don't even think about, that make the biggest difference in how we feel. We've already talked about washing your feet, hands, and face every day, but there are 2 more areas that deserve just as much attention. And I'll bet one of them is something you think you're cleaning well, but maybe not as thoroughly as you should. 4. Your underarms. Now, this might seem like a no-brainer. Of course we wash our underarms, right? But here's the thing, as we age, our body chemistry changes. Sweat glands don't work quite the same way they used to, and bacteria can build up more easily, leading to stronger odors or even skin irritation. Washing your underarms daily with a gentle soap helps keep bacteria in check and prevents discomfort. And if you're using antiperspirant or deodorant, make sure you're applying it to clean skin, otherwise, you're just trapping bacteria underneath. A quick tip? If you notice more irritation than usual, try switching to a fragrance-free soap or a natural deodorant. Sometimes, our skin gets more sensitive over time, and a small change can make a big difference. 5. Your groin area. Alright, let's talk about something that might feel a little awkward, but it's so important, keeping the groin area clean. This part of the body is warm, often covered by layers of clothing, and prone to moisture buildup, which makes it a breeding ground for bacteria and yeast. For men and women alike, Proper hygiene here can prevent infections, irritation, and even urinary tract issues. Now, you don't need harsh soaps. In fact, those can throw off your natural pH balance and cause more problems. A mild, unscented cleanser and warm water are all you need. And just like with your feet, drying thoroughly is key. If mobility makes it harder to reach or dry properly, consider using a clean, soft towel or even a handheld shower head for easier rinsing. You know, when I first started looking into this, I was surprised at how much these daily habits affect not just how we feel today, but how healthy we stay in the long run. It's not about fancy routines or expensive products, just simple, consistent care. And now that we've covered all 5 body parts, I want to leave you with one last thought before we wrap up. You know, sometimes the simplest habits are the ones that make all the difference. We've talked about washing your feet, hands, face, underarms, and groin area every day, not just for cleanliness, but for your long-term health. Now, you might be thinking, that's it? Just wash these spots and I'll feel better? And the answer is yes. Because when you take care of your body in these small, consistent ways, you're doing more than just staying fresh. You're preventing infections, boosting circulation, and giving yourself the best chance to stay active and independent. But let's be honest, life gets busy, and sometimes it's easy to skip steps, especially if bending down to wash your feet feels like a chore or if you're just not used to paying attention to certain areas. That's why I want to leave you with a few practical tips to make this daily routine easier. Make it part of your existing habits. Tie it to something you already do every day, like washing your face when you brush your teeth or cleaning your feet right after you take off your shoes. Use tools if you need them. A long-handled brush can help reach your feet if bending is tough, and a shower stool can make washing safer and more comfortable. Keep supplies within reach. Store gentle soaps, moisturizers, and clean towels where they're easy to grab, no digging under the sink required. And here's the most important thing, be kind to yourself. If you miss a day or forget a step, that's okay. What matters is that you're making an effort, and every little bit counts. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed a difference when you pay extra attention to these areas? Or maybe you have a tip of your own to share. Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more simple, practical tips to help you live your healthiest, happiest life. Remember, aging isn't about slowing down, it's about taking care of yourself so you can keep doing the things you love. Here's to feeling great, staying strong, and enjoying every day to the fullest. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.